Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to my channel. I'm Naya, and this is Naya's Two Cents. So, everybody's home today because, last week when I said we got snow, that was fake. That was mostly rain. That was a fake out. But yesterday it snowed for real, for real. I'm gonna throw up a clip here. Beautiful, cold. Who doesn't love the snow, right? Right, wrong. Okay, so now we're snowed in, and I was already off today because I was supposed to run a few errands, but all that has been canceled. Okay, and after the week I had, I said, one, I'm not going to try to go into work anyway, but I already requested the PTO day off, so I'm just going to keep it off. And so here we are. My goal is to record this in another video and then try to relax for most of the day. I am supposed to go to work tonight, but that's a little iffy. It's a little iffy. We'll see what happens. But anyway, that's not what you're here for. You are here to see me budget. But first, I want to give a little update on some of my goals. So we obviously have like a lot of B-Day decor going around the house. Those are the flowers I got for Valentine's Day. And let's see, that was Friday. I think that's when I posted my last video. I was off Friday from all my jobs. I worked all day Saturday at Wegmans. And then Sunday, which is typically a day off I have from my full time job at the hospital, I ended up uncharacteristically having to work that day. And not to go into all the details, but what originally was supposed to only be like just a quick, regular 8.5 hour day turned into a 16-hour disaster that I may never forget. And so, and to make matters worse, because of my role and our pay period, again, I get paid once a month. Because I was off Friday and Monday, instead of receiving any type of additional compensation for that long day, it'll just cancel out those 2 days that I was off, and no PTO will be pulled, and it'll be like it never happened. Yeah, those are kind of the words that were used to me. So the week started off a little rocky. Okay. But how does that relate to my goals? Yeah, I snooze my alarm every day since I said I was going to try not to. And that's where we are with that. That's just my life. That's going to keep being my life. And I think I'm just going to have to be okay with it. Now, I do have some things that I'm going to try, but, you know, we'll see if they work. And at this point, February is over. So even if I do improve next week or over this next week, I think that this is really going to be a March goal. So we'll see how I do in March. But I did read two books. So last week I told you guys I read Maybe I Should Talk to Someone, which is super good. And last night I just finished a more, it was kind of like a rom dram, typical, you know how the story's going to end book, but it was really cute. It was a quick read, even though I started it in May of last year and I just, for whatever reason, couldn't get into it. And then I picked it back up and I finished it in a couple of days. So I think I was just like in a reading funk, like nothing was really piquing my interest. But I finished it. It was really good. It is called it's called The Secret to a Southern Wedding. And it was a cute little fast read. I'll put it up here. Definitely check it out. It was a cute story. I liked it. My rating. Did I rate the last book? I don't know. But we'll say 3.5, maybe 4 out of 5. I'm very generous with how I rate things, so I don't think that would mean anything to anybody because it's very hard for me to dislike something. And more often than not, if I dislike something I'm reading, I'm just gonna not finish it. So it gets no rating. But that's me. Um I think that's everything. Yeah. A quick update on some of my goals. Um yeah, it's been a rough week, so I'm really gonna try to rest as much as I can today and enjoy the snow. But we'll see if that actually happens. So let's get into the numbers. It doesn't give me a message, a countdown that it's recording. Anyway, all right. So This is from my part time job, is what we're working with today. I am a little disappointed in this number. Guys, let me tell you why. So last week, I did like 35 hours. And so in my head, even with like deductions and stuff, I thought this was going to be a little bit higher. And what bothers me is I get paid a day early. And so I can't see the pay stub until the next day. That's part of the reason I waited to record this because I want to, like, I need to know. I need to know. So we're going to see. Watch, I'm not logged in. Okay, this is what I want to look at. All right, so this is, yeah, so this is my gross pay was 614, net pay is this, and these are all my deductions. Okay, so 40, 68, state, blah, blah, blah. I guess, let's see, how much money is this? Okay, so that's $131 of deductions. Well, I guess I could have just I just sat here and added all those up, and I could have just subtracted the gross from the net. But anyway, guys, math. I like talking about money, but I don't like math. So if that's not obvious, so all right, yeah. So the deductions aren't what bothers me. I had to stop sharing for a little bit because I can, yeah, some more. Um, like usually, if I work 30 hours, my check is like 400, like say like 416 around there. I think that's what I've been putting in. And so if 5 more hours only get me to 483, is the additional money worth the loss of time and energy that it took? Because keep in mind, like I'm also working a full time job. Like a lot of times I'll work like 2 shifts in a day or something like that. And so if I'm already working a certain number of hours in a week and I decide to pick up or not pick up a shift, being able to know how much I'll make after everything has taken out makes a big difference, I think, in whether or not I feel like it's worth it, even though it is technically more money. Because at the end of the day, I my financial goals are important, but one of my other goals is to also like prioritize rest and avoid burnout. And I can't do that if I'm working as much as I can just for, to hit a certain number. So anyway, so that was a little eye opening and a reminder of that even if I'm working more, I have to decide for myself whether or not the trade offs are worth it. Okay, so now for real, let's talk about the budget. All right, so let's get into this. So it looks like I have overspending, but it's fake. Okay, it's real, but it's not. All right, so if you remember, I think I mentioned that I was going to Virginia for a retirement party, or maybe I did mention it, but I went to Virginia on Monday, and I went to a retirement party. And at first, I was going to cover this money with the check because the party was on Monday. I get paid on Wednesday. Usually, I was going to do that, but then I realized that I spent a lot less than I thought I would, and so this this is what I already like moved some money around from other categories to cover some of this. Or did I? No, that's not true. Anyway, that's not the point. All right, so this is for gas and what is this for? Oh yeah, so that was gas, and then I bought a drink at the party. I didn't realize it was a cash bar till I was up there, and I had already made up in my mind that I wanted that I wanted the cocktail. So that's that. All right, this is the gift I got, and then this is separate. I think my mom has been sick, and before we left, I door dashed her a bunch of stuff from Walgreens. So that's just the remainder of that I'm gonna cover. And so this is like 74, 76. See, I can do some math in my head. Not a lot, but some. If that number is wrong, I'll be so embarrassed. So I'm just gonna cover that from my buffer since that's what it's there for. I just gotta remember to do a transfer later. Okay. All right. So now that's good, but sadly, I'm a victim of grocery overspending again, and grocery prices are ruining my life because I made a list and it was only $25, and I was like, oh, I can grab a few like snacks and stuff for the snow day that I wanted. So, and I should still be way under. I was not way under, as you can see. I was over. I was way over, and y'all, I kept my receipt for this because we need to talk about this. So, the main way to avoid overspending on groceries is to go into the store with a strict list and do not deviate from it. Now, do I do that? No, but I try to most times. I just need to stop deviating from it, especially because I know that really my like this the $50 a week is the grocery budget I had back in like 2020, basically from 2020 to now. It's been $50 a week, but the prices are not the prices they were. They're just not. I know that. I just don't. As somebody who does not like to cook, I don't feel like I should have to spend more than $50 on groceries. I just don't. So I'm being stubborn about it, but I am gonna try to stay right at 50 the next couple of weeks and see how much I'm getting for that money, and if I actually want to, because I do have plans to raise it at the end of the year after I check off some of my other goals. I just don't feel like changing the category right now. It's really just me being stubborn. That's it. But let me tell you. So what we're gonna do, because if I decide to stay at that $50 range, I have to give up some stuff. All right, so we're gonna see how much my bill would have been if I did not get these not needed items. Okay, so impulse poultries. Okay, I got some crescent rolls. Didn't need that. Let's see. I got some loaded Oreos, and I could really stop sharing the screen again just for those loaded Oreos. If you've been keeping up with my videos, I said that I am easily influenced by what other people buy when I'm bringing them out. That's true. Somebody bought these loaded Oreos and it literally took me back. Like, I gotta tell you the story. We might as well. It's my video. I can talk about whatever I want. Please skip ahead if you do not want to hear this rant. But if you like food, you like snacks, you might want to hear this. So back in end of 2022, early 2023, Oreo released a limited edition cookies and cream filled Oreo. I'll throw a picture up here. I bought it once just because I'm curious, and obviously this is not sponsored, but it is very rare that Oreo releases a flavor that I do not like, and so I tried it, loved it, became obsessed with it. When I finished the pack, and when I went back to the store to get more, gone. I checked back multiple times a week for weeks and they never came back. Now they did say limited edition, but I swear when I had bought them, that was the first time I ever seen them. And I think I literally went back like in a week or two and they were gone. And I was like, it's no way they were not popular because they were delicious. And I've waited and they have never ever brought them back. Fast forward to 2025, I'm in Wegmans, doing my scan thing, mind my business, when lo and behold, somebody throws this on my bill. Loaded Oreos with real Oreo cookie crumbles in the center. I said it's fake. I said I have to try these. I have to try them. I have to see if they're similar. Just have to. So immediately after my shift, I went and bought some. So that video where I had all the overspending on little treats in a week, this is one of those little treats, and I love them. I can't remember if they taste exactly the same because it's been so long, but they're really good. And so this is my second pack of them. These don't say limited edition, but I'm sure they are. Or do they? I don't know. But yeah, that's my mini rant about why this was not a necessary purchase because I've already had one pack. I've tried them. I don't need. I did, especially because I was over budget. I could have put these back and know what they taste like. It's fine. I'm not missing out. But I was like, what if they disappear on me? So I'm still going to count this as not necessary and, and delete that. Okay. It's really, I keep forgetting they just start recording me. But it's really funny because when I first started doing the weekly videos, I worry I would not have a lot to talk about because my checks are so small and I usually already know exactly where the money is going. And all these videos have been way longer than anticipated. Um, but anyway, okay, so the cookies not needed. I bought some Sprite for a mixer. We don't really drink soda like that, but I had like a couple of shots that I wanted to mix, and I needed Sprite, so I brought a pack of Sprite, hot chocolate. Now it snowed. I needed the hot chocolate, right? No, especially because all the hot chocolate was gone, so I had to buy reduced calorie hot chocolate. I didn't even really want it, so why did I buy it? You tell me, because I don't know. And then some popcorn. hmm Yes. So if I would have just stuck to the list and not got, it was only one, two, three, four, five things, I would have saved $23.75. I would have been right under $50. So I did this to myself and it could easily be avoided. Don't be like me. Okay. Stick to your budget. All right. Let's see where we are going to cover this from. All right. So I think I have some money. Okay. Will this overspend it? Okay. $3.81. And I will come back and cover that after I assign the rest of this money. Okay. So we are going to snooze this because I do not need gas for the rest of the week. And with this money, we are going to put this will come out of my full-time job. So we're going to close that. Okay, let's do 200 to this. Let's do that to that. Okay. Okay. 1 5 here. I've made a target on this one, so it will include the additional payments I want to make. This will likely also come from my full-time job. We're going to go ahead and cover the rest of the grocery overspending. We have $87. Why? It feels like too much. Okay. I want to do, I'm going to buy a new jacket for work. And so really we have $50 left. And I am going to do this. That's not 50. All right, 50. All right. And the rest of this money is going to go towards, is a new work jacket personal spending or shopping? What do you think? Is it a need? Hmm, I'm going to say it's personal. So we're just going to assign the rest of this to that. And I will order the jacket the next time I'm at work. Boom. All right, and that is all for today's weekly budgeting video. I'm really excited because I filmed the first video in my 2 cent series and it was on taxes and that has been up. I really hope you guys are liking that video. Today I'm going to film the second video in that series. hopefully. Sometime this week, I'll film it. And that's going to be on budgeting. And a lot of it's going to be really personal and delve into some of my personal finance journey and what brought me to YNAB. So I'm very excited about that. I'll probably be in a new film location. I'll probably have a different hairstyle. But anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like it, comment, share it, and let me know down in the comments, are grocery prices also ruining your life? Do you stick to your list? Are you better than me? Let me know. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.